Okay, so folks, I got the Thumper Mini Pro 2 here, and I'm gonna take it apart. It's running sluggish, and so I'm thinking some on the inside needs to be cleaned and everything. And so to take it apart, first thing you're gonna pop out these two tabs up front here, and you get something sharp and try to get down in there and pry it up. Kind of work around the item so you can get it up enough to get something up under it, and do both of them like that. And take something, there you go, lift it up enough. Then I'm going to take the claws on this small hammer and try to, that way I can lift it up more easier and just pop them off. So these are like these little tabs here. They're kind of like what you got on the automobile, maybe up under the hood that holds a plastic covering down up under the car, that holds something up under the car. They just pop off and they pop back in. Next thing I'll take off is the top part right here. And this kind of just comes off easily. And then up under there you got 3 screws. You got 2 here that you can see on the surface, and you got 1 here that's deeper. So let's take them off. Yeah. Okay, now we got them off. Now flip it over, and you're gonna have to take these 2 tabs right here and get them out. And so I took this apart, but I'm taking it apart again because I didn't put something back together right, and so I gotta redo. So right there on the end, try to get the other one up. And you're gonna mess them up a little bit. Let me get this one, pull this one out, and the screws up under there. Get that one out. Kind of trying to get up under there and get this other one. That one don't want to come out of there. There we go. My goodness. So you got these. They got little slots on them. I don't know if you can see right there. And on this end, you got a groove that little slot slides over. So you know exactly. And it screws up under here. You take them 2 screws out. I believe this is the last thing that we have to take off, to go in and take the cover off. Okay, there you go. Got that off. Now you're gonna turn it here and see if it'll pop off for us. You might have to slide something in there to kind of lift it up a little bit. There you go. Use a bigger screwdriver. There you go. Man. All right. So, like I said, I took this apart, so I already cleaned up on here. When I took it apart, as I explained already, it was not dirty here, but let me kind of show you. It was the contacts that were dirty, and so I've already cleaned them up. I used the end of a screwdriver, the tip right here, small screwdriver. I just scraped off the gook that was on there. There's some black gook on there, so you can see the contacts look pretty good. So when I put it back together, I had the switch in the on position. So I pushed that slid all the way back and left it in the off position and stuff like that. So when I plugged it up, it was on already and you couldn't turn it off. So now it should be able to. And I cleaned the contacts behind the switch as well too, as you can see there. Okay, so now I'm going to put it back together, and I already got the segment of the video which shows me putting it back together. Okay. Okay, folks, so I have here is the Thumper Mini Pro 2 that I'm attempting to, I got the cover off. Actually, I guess I should have showed you how I take that off. But I'll kind of try to show you after I show you what I'm working on, what I think is the problem. It works, but when you slide the switch, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And just by looking at other videos on YouTube, I think I discovered my problem. First of all, before I go there, where I think of my problem, I noticed that there wasn't much gook or dust and everything on the inside around the motor and everything. I haven't cleaned it at all up under here, so it looks pretty clean. I did wipe the inside. There's just some dust and everything, not that much. I think my problem here is with the switch, and it makes sense because what was happening, you can see the contacts on the switch here, they got black on them, and I think that's my problem. So what I'm gonna do is attempt to either try to scrape some of that black off. I got some swabs here. Let me go back out. And I got some alcohol pads here. But first thing I'll do is take a skinny screwdriver like that I got right here and see if I can just kind of scrape the contacts and remove the black off of them and see if, yeah, it's okay. I don't know if you can see, but you see it kind of coming off. Yeah. Okay. So you see that one right there? Compared to that one, I got it clean. Now I'm gonna do the one behind it right here. And then kind of show you what it looks like. I hope this works because see how it's coming out a little bit better. Just got to kind of work it. I know I can get to the, let me see, I guess I have to slide the switch up to get to the other contacts behind it. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it's kind of working. See, you can see up in there, right there. I'm gonna clean them ones up in there. And if this, I'm almost sure this is the problem, because like I said, it works, meaning that it powers on, but sometimes it doesn't, kind of run slow when I slide it up. I slide the switch up. So I want to see if this, clean these contacts off, helps any. It's kind of like a battery terminal. You know, you got a battery or a remote control, something like that, and it might not work properly because the remote control terminals, battery terminals, have maybe a little bit of corrosion on them. And I had before, I was cleaning corrosion off with a wire, little small wire brush or something. But the batteries can make contact and the remote control works. Okay. So, I think, let me see. Let me slide the switch up now and get the terminals behind. Before I put it back together, I'm going to test it. And see. Okay, let me see how it's coming out there. Yeah, Came off a little bit there. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it off. Slide the switch back. I'm gonna plug it up here and see what we get. Okay, so I got it plugged in over there. Lift it up off the table without touching nothing electrical here. Okay, see it working? Yeah. Oh man. Okay. It's working a lot better. If I can show you what it was doing in the beginning, it's working a lot better now. Let me unplug that baby. Make sure no juice left in there, okay? So it's working a lot better. And so now I'm going to work on this a little bit more, and then I'm going to show you how I took it apart. Okay, now I'm gonna plug this up. And let's see how it works now that I got to put back together correctly. All right, let's see how it works. Okay, that's one. There's two. There's three. So it's it's working a lot better now. Before, when I used to turn it on, since I may act like it want to work, since it might work okay, and that was because of the goop. So it seems like it's working okay, working a lot better than it was at first. Okay.